Hey y'all, it's Libby with Seint coming at you another day, another dollar, another time to put on our makeup. So here we are going to school. This is my Thursday school, so my fourth school, and that is so weird. My fourth school in my rotation. I have 4 a week. The reason I said that's so weird is that I just passed sheriff for Jefferson County, and here's a story for you. So you know that Morgan Wallen song that he fell in love with a girl in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Well, sometimes I'm blonde, and my hair is naturally blonde, sandy, strawberry blonde, whatever you want to call it. This is natural. This is nothing done to it. I mean, obviously I washed it and stuff. But I text my group of friends that we talk to every day, and I said, y'all, is he talking about Birmingham? And they're like, no, they're talking about Jefferson City in Tennessee. Y'all, I thought they were talking about Jefferson County, like as in the county of Birmingham. Anyways, that shows you a little bit of how I did not know locations of even the state I live in. So maybe I need to freshen up on my East Tennessean states. Chattanooga and Knoxville, that's about as far as I go. The other thing I've got to tell y'all is, last night, Ryan and I started watching this Dolly Parton biography about her. I don't know what it is. It's just about Dolly Parton. Y'all, I have decided I'm Dolly. Except I don't have Dolly's boobs, I don't have her money, and I'm not a good singer. But I am really extra. I love literacy for children. I don't really care what other people think. And I'm flashy. I'm gonna wear something even if I don't care. So I've decided that I'm Dolly. That is my inner soul. So just in case you didn't know about me and you were still on the fence, I'm Dolly. Another thing about me is you either love me or hate me. There's no in between. That's the kind of person I am. You either like me or you don't. And people know within the first 60 seconds of meeting me, oh, I'm gonna love her. Oh, she's way too much. And I know that too. Like, it's obvious. And I'm okay with that. I know that I'm too much for some people. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Perfectly fine. So another story, but I've got to start putting on makeup. So hold tight. So I was raised in a small town in North Alabama, and my paternal grandparents lived around the road from me. My sister is 5 years older than me, and so we didn't really hang out a lot, but my cousins, one is my age. Actually, he's like 5 months older than me, and one is a year younger than me. And so in the summer, we would go to Ma and Papa's house to go swimming. That's what we called them. They had a swimming pool, and they literally lived around the corner from us, like 2 streets over. I could ride my bike there. My parents worked during the summer. They worked full time. Neither of them were educators, and so either I had a babysitter or I was the babysitter. But my one cousin, he also has a double name. It's kind of a thing in our family, and he has dropped his double name, but I still call him that because that's just how I am. Once I start calling you something, the name sticks. For instance, side story, in middle school we had 3 Whitneys, and so even to this day, if I'm talking to someone about them, I still call them by their first name and their last name, and they've been married for a long time, and that's just, they're still that to me. And when I see them, I still call them by their first and last. Well, it's their maiden name now. Anyways, I regress. So my cousin that is 5 months older than me, John Lewis, would come in town. His mom is a rocket scientist. Legit, not being funny. She is a rocket scientist. She's retired, but that's what she did. She was a rocket scientist. So he would come in town for like a month at a time. Well, when John Lewis would come in town, Greg and I did not matter. And he's not just Greg, he's little Greg. So little Greg and I did not matter. It was like we were not important. We could go over there and play with them, but we could not get in the way. And so it's so funny to me that we talked about this when I went to Texas to see my aunt, who, that's her son. We talked about this, that how he was the favorite grandson, and he would come in town and they would have things planned. They would go, they would fix up cars and they would do all this stuff, and little Greg and I would be left to do whatever we wanted, which at the time we did know, but it's just amazing to me. They've both passed, but they loved John Lewis. He was the prodigal grandson, and it's just funny to me that happens, and it still does happen. Every family, I think, has one. And he wasn't the firstborn. My sister was the firstborn, and I don't know, maybe it's because he was a boy, but they loved us all, but they definitely loved him coming to visit the most. But it's amusing to me that I have those memories. Another memory I have is that when we were all three there, and we were upstairs in their house, and we had unplugged the phone cord, the curly cord from the handle to the phone, and it was a spinning phone, and we were playing Office. My grandparents had a nursery, like a flower nursery, where you would go and you would get flowers. They had two of them, and so we always played Office or Business or something like that. So we were playing Office, and one of us, I genuinely to this day don't know who it was, did the rotary phone and dialed 911, but it wasn't plugged up to the handle, so we didn't think that it really happened. 5 minutes go by, and the phone rang in between that. We kept on playing and doing what we were doing, but the phone rang in between that. We didn't answer it. It wasn't our house, and we hear Mom coming up the steps, and y'all, we had to go pick a switch. We had to go pick a switch because the police called back because it did go through, and they wanted to know if everything was okay. And of course, it was just us there, the three of us there, and Ma, and we had to go pick a switch. I won't forget it. Seriously. All right, so I have all my face on, except I see this spot of bronzer that I did not blend in. Make sure you bring it down your neck. That's important. A lot of people they forget that they put contour down there, and your neck and your face are not the same color. So I'm going to go in with blush, and I'm going to go in with Ever Red. It is the shade of the season that is about to drop tomorrow. It is fabulous. Here it is on my lips. The more you put on, the deeper it gets. To me, it's a pinkish color, but it definitely is red to some, but to me, it is not that red. So, put it on, and all I have left to do are my eyes, and I'll do that at the next red light. Another story to continue there. So, I am at the longest red light in, I think, Chattanooga, and I am just putting, I think this is Mama all over the base of my eye and above my crease. Make sure you put it above your crease because 9 times out of 10 you have a hooded eye or partially hooded eye, so you want to make sure that you do that. Then I'm going to go in with my dark color. This is Holly, and I'm using it on the denser end of my brush, and I'm making it a V, and then I'll go in with a sparkle and add mascara and be done. So here's the final look. Everything's done. I hope you'll have a great day. Remember, if you're going to make up and drive, don't tell your insurance agent. Have a great day, guys. Bye.